Welcome back to the Desmo auto build. As you guys seen in the last video, we did that sick $11,000 exhaust on the bike. It wasn't $11,000, but it was a replica for what you could buy for the Desmosedici for $11,000. We definitely weren't doing that, since this is not a Desmosedici. This, of course, is our Ducati 848 race bike that we're building a proper Desmosedici replica of. And in today's video, we are doing the Brembo big brake kit. Stay tuned. So today we are doing away with these little brakes. They're not little brakes, they're actually really good rotors. The only issue and downfall with the early generation of 848 is they have these two-piece brembo calipers on them. They are really good. We have race pads in them. We never really had an issue, but I'm hard on the brakes, and what you get is a little bit of what we call brake flex from the two-piece caliper, that it just kind of gives you like a numbing sensation on the front end. So we teamed up with Mullins Auto Parts. You've probably heard their name before. They work with a lot of YouTubers, but they're an awesome company that basically parts out a bunch of vehicles, you know, nice, really pristine luxury vehicles, both cars and motorcycles. And they have a lot of pristine used parts for less than half price of what you can buy this stuff brand new. So big shout out to Mullins definitely for sponsoring this episode and hooking us up with the identical brake kit off of a Desmosedici RR, so we can make this thing a little bit more closer to the replica. And for any of you that are new to the channel, or if you're just watching these videos to stay along with this build, this is our 2010 Ducati 848. This was my race bike. We're currently mid-season right now. I hurt myself, so I needed a little revamp and wanted to do something special. Basically, I was looking for spare bodywork, and I stumbled across this sick-ass Desmosedici RR replica bodywork for the 848, 1098, 1198. So huge shout out. I can't say it enough, but huge shout out to Flexiglass. You know, they're the ones that basically made this build all possible to make it look like this. And then we have a slew of awesome companies that are jumping on board just to make this that much better. So now, without further ado, go ahead and soak it in, because that exhaust is coloring beautifully and everything's starting to come together. But now, without further ado, let's go ahead and get this installed. First, like I say, we're not doing this as a lot of tutorials on these videos, but we're going to go ahead and bust the brakes off. Not literally bust them off. We're going to disassemble this and actually pull off the wheel, pull off the old calipers, drain all the brake fluid, and get this thing properly set up so it'll be an easy install. So we got the wheel out. Now, you guys might have seen me struggling. We lost a pinch bolt. She was nice and locked on, so I had to beat her out and then go grab some more hardware. Now I'm gonna try to utilize the line that I had running off the 848. What's cool is Mullins actually sent us the lines with this kit. So you can see we have the one that goes to the master as well. They're all in great shape, and of course, being Ducati, they're already stainless braided lines as well. So now what we're gonna do is, and don't mind the blue ring, you probably don't have this on your bike. That's for my Nemesis World Superbike traction control kit. So what we're gonna do is, now we are going to pull the rotor off and then put our new rotors on. Boom, done. So the old 320s are off, new 330s are on there. Man, they look sick with the OZs. Nice and filling up the spot. You know, hey, 10 mil's 10 mil. Also, I want to give a huge shout out to Jeff at Cycle Tire Express Racing. You've seen him a bunch on the channel. I literally told him, shoot, I forgot to order brake pads. He said, no worries, I'll be there in 30 minutes, and brought me some of the Vortex Superbike centered pads. So we'll go ahead and we'll swap those to our new M4 calipers. And also, if you want to do this upgrade to your bike, we also got some black titanium of the caliper spacers as well, because you do need a 5mm spacer that goes in between the part of the fork and the actual caliper that'll go right there. So we got our spacers, new brake pads. So now what I'm gonna do is go ahead, bust out the old brake pads, whatever came on those, clean up the wheel, and start getting this stuff buttoned up back on the bike. All right, new calipers, new pads, new rotors. Everything's good. I don't have the calipers completely torqued down, but you can see the spacers in there. The new brake line hose is mounted up to the master. That's torqued down. So now what I'm gonna do is bleed the brakes and then we'll be done. All right, boys, that is a wrap. It is all bled, good to go, nice and tight. I'm gonna take it for a test ride. Everything is wiped down, but look at these things. Look at how good the 330 kit looks with the M4. I think it came out really good. Let me know what you think. Give it a thumbs up if you like this video, if it taught you anything. If you like the build, please subscribe. Hit the bell notification to stay up to date. Next video, we are going to be shooting the unveil at Ducati Sanford. And off camera, I'm going to be doing a very spicy livery. And I promise you guys are going to like it. So thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one.